Okay, we're going to represent, read, and write decimals using place value today. So let's take a look at this. Okay, a decimal is a number in a number system based on 10, using 10 digits to show all numbers. Place value, the value given to the place in which a digit appears. Tenths appears as a 0, a decimal, and 1. Hundredths, 0.001. Thousandths, 0.001. Of course, the decimal to the left, or the 0 to the left of the decimal mark, is not always a 0. Sometimes it's a 1, 2, 3, 4, any other number. It's just talking about the whole number. It's a placeholder for the whole number. Okay, some more vocabulary standard is how you would typically see a number written. There's an example for you. Expanded is written using place values, and word form written as you would say it. So for our example, we would say 5,483 and 23 hundredths. Very important to remember that when we read math, we read a decimal mark as the word and. Okay, here's some examples. We have a number, we have 3 and 62 hundredths. And if we're going to write this in expanded form, we would write 3 plus 6 tenths plus 2 hundredths. Word form would be 3 and, because we write a decimal as the word and, 3 and 62 hundredths. Very important to put the THS on the end there. That shows us that it's a decimal. Okay? Let's look at another example. Okay, we have 13 and 24 thousandths. In expanded form, we would have 10 plus 3 plus no tenths plus 2 hundredths plus 4 thousandths. Written in word form would be 13 and 24 thousandths. How do we know what to put at the end, whether it's tenths, hundredths, thousandths? We read where our last digit is in our decimal. It's in our thousandths place, so we name this as a thousandths. Okay, your turn. I want you to pause the video. I would like for you to write this number that's written for you in expanded form. Write it in standard form as well as word form. All right, let's see what you got here. So we have 7, which is in our ones place value. We don't have anything in our tenths, so we put a 0 there as a placeholder. We have a 2 in our hundredths, and we have a 5 in our thousandths. Another way you can do this is by adding them up, lining up the decimals. Okay, 7, we can imagine our decimal is after here. We can put a 0 there just as a placeholder. Then we have 0, we have 2 hundredths, and then we have 5 thousandths. You can fill in these spots with zeros if you'd like to. Add them together, 7 and 25 thousandths. To write this as word form, 7 and 25 thousandths. Again, the THS on the end of that word is super important. That helps us know it's a decimal. All right, let's take a look at this one. Pause the video. You've been given the word form. Now we'd like for you to write the standard form and the expanded form. Okay, so when we have the word form, we have 7,632 and 43 hundredths. Okay, there's several things to look here. This is where our decimal is going to start because we have the word and. We know that stands for a decimal. Okay, we also have several things here that are separated by commas. This shows us our place values. So in our standard form, in our thousands place value, we have 7,632. The word and stands for a decimal, 43 hundredths. So I know my 3 is going to end up in my hundredths spot. 7,000, whoops, I made a mistake. I should have probably not put this here. 7,600, I thought that looked wrong. 7,632, I should not have put the decimal here, is what's going on. 7,632 and 43 hundredths. Okay, this is a good example of when you make a mistake, take another look at it, figure out what you did. We all make mistakes, even me. It's hard to believe, I know, but this is how we would write it, 7,632 and 43 hundredths. In expanded form, we would say 7,000 plus 600 plus 30 plus 2 plus 4 tenths plus 3 hundredths. Okay, one more. You've been given the standard form, and I'd like for you to write the expanded form and the word form. Pause the video and let's try that. Okay, let's see if we compare here. For expanded form, my 4 is in my 10 spot, so 40 plus 8 plus 6 tenths plus 5 hundredths plus 4 thousandths. And in word form, we would say 48 and 654 thousandths. And that THS very important. Okay, hope this helps.